My name's Taliyah Brooks. I went to the University of Arkansas. I was on the track team there, and now I run professionally for ASICS. I do the Heptathlon, and I live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I'm originally from Wichita Falls, Texas.
You ready to go work out?
Yep, let's do it. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of weight training, so I'll be going in the weight room. I will have a little bit of javelin practice, and then I think for the running I have some sprints and hurdles. That's what I'm hoping for, sprints and hurdles. Earlier this week I did some high jump. So yesterday I did shot put, high jump, and like an extended shakeout, a bunch of drills, a bunch of form runs, things like that. One of the other days I did long jump, and I had another shot put session earlier in the week. So usually I'll throw and jump like together and then have some running. I throw probably 4 times a week, hit high jump, long jump each twice, and then we'll do some hurdles. So I did 11 hurdles on Tuesday, I believe it was. So race modeling. Doing reactive stuff, so trying to get the body back, like moving quickly after trials and getting ready for Paris. So get the body back reacting. Now I got a little jav, so let's see what it's looking like.
And what are we focusing on in this javelin practice?
How it flies. I think at Olympic trials, like I've gotten to where I hit good positions, but then it doesn't fly so good. And I think at trials, the first 2 throws, it just wasn't flying, but then the last one, it all connected. So we've been working on trying to get the flight good so it can actually go far. It's usually pretty quiet when I start the day. It's just me.
Does it stay like that?
Yeah, but in like an hour or so, there'll be like 30 of us out here. But I always have the longest days, so.
So talk about the coaching situation again.
So my coaching situation is a bit unique. I have 3 coaches. The main coach is Chris Johnson. I see him every single day, run with him every day, check in with him. So he's, main coach, see him every day. And then we have Brian Compton, he coaches my high jump. So I'm with him 1 to 2 times a week. And then TJ Crater, he's new on the team because Coach Johnson and Coach Compton, I've been with them since Arkansas days, so just about 10 years. Coach TJ Crater, he's based in Spokane, Washington, so we're virtual. And it's been quite the experience. Like we do mostly everything over FaceTime or Zoom, and then he'll come to Fayetteville maybe once a month, just depending on the scheduling, and he'll meet me at track meet. So he met me at trials. So today we will be on FaceTime doing a javelin session. Yesterday we were on FaceTime doing shot put. And it's been really good because I PR'd big in both of my throwing events. I think he's been a really good addition because I think some coaches in the past just didn't have the patience that I needed, especially in the javelin. So he's just been super patient with me. He's taken the time to like really teach me the events, try to instill some confidence. At trials, he was very composed. Like in the javelin, we knew I needed a big throw, and he was very composed. He's like, you can do it, you can throw this thing, and that's something I really have needed. So he's made a big difference, and I'm just happy he's on the team. So got 3 coaches, again with Coach Johnson every day, Compton once a week, and then I'm with TJ like 4 days a week.
Chris Johnson. I'm the head women's coach at the University of Arkansas. I'm in charge of sprints, hurdles, and jumps, and relays. Currently, I'm coaching Taliyah Brooks, Kira Nugent, in December, Nikisha Price, Amber Anning, Caitlin Brown, and Shamir Lewis. So we have quite a few Olympic hopeful, well, I wouldn't say hopefuls now they've made the team. Obviously, what I was looking for Taliyah this day is her rhythm, endurance, and being able to focus under fatigue and under stress. Obviously, Sydney's a really good hurdler. She's qualified for the Olympics for Great Britain. She won her trials, and she's PR'd in 12:40s. So obviously, that's quite a challenge. Taliyah Brooks' PR is 12:60. So obviously, today just looking for a race model, compete really, really hard, and be able to execute under stress and be a little bit comfortable being uncomfortable. We have a full warm-up, and our warm-up lasts anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. That's just part of general conditioning. And actually warming up doesn't matter what the weather is, whether it's hot, cold, or indifferent. We want to make sure all the muscles are warm, and once their body's warm, and be prepared to go out and sprint at a very high level. And that's very, very important, so we take that warm-up very seriously. Obviously, we get a little conditioning in there, but that's something that they're used to, so their bodies have adapted to that, and they understand what it's going to take to get ready to go out and actually hurdle at a high rate of speed.
I think to be able to put it all together in Paris, we're just trying to refine like some things. So at the trials, like in the javelin, for example, on the last throw, like I really hit one. But the previous throws before that and in the warm-ups, the jab wasn't flying so great. So like right now, our focus in the jab is to get it to fly correctly and not throwing as hard. Everything else, I think, is just, about refining it, like doing a bit more race modeling in the hurdles. I have really fast hurdle training partners, so running with them, feeling like a fast race, getting a little bit more like meet type of vibes. I think the goal for us to just go in healthy, make sure everything is feeling good, and just refine the things that we've been working on. Because again, at trials, I think I did exceptionally well in my not so great events. The events that I am good at, I think that my training didn't really show where I was at or where I'm at in those events. So I don't want to say I lost confidence, because I didn't necessarily lose confidence by not doing well in those events, but I think it's just like regaining some of that sharpness in those events that I'm good at so that I can put all of them together. Competing last year in Budapest at World Champs, I think, has prepared me mentally for the Olympics. I think last year was the first time that I like truly considered myself like an elite heptathlete and was around like the best of the best and was like, okay, I can compete with y'all. I can beat some of y'all. And the stage doesn't really scare me. Like the stage doesn't necessarily make me nervous. I feel like the hard part was making the team, and now we can have fun. Obviously, like there's still a goal. It's still serious, but like the pressure of it is kind of off. And I think Budapest did help prepare me for that.
How did it feel going through those sets of 9?
It feels pretty good. Trying to just sharpen up when we're racing, because sometimes I tend to get long in the race. So it's good running with Cindy because she has a faster PR than me, so it like pushes me, make it feel like a race.
Full flight of 10 coming up next, right?
Yep.
How are we feeling for those?
Full flight of 10. Feel good. Just keep working on my lead leg, run through the line. Try to beat Cindy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah.
What do you think about that, Coach?
Huh?
What do you think about that?
Not bad. It's bagged off on hurdle 7 or 8. Get a little close. You got close and bagged off. You just kept riding. Understand? You got to stay away. Okay?
So you started at 1 hurdle and all the way to 11, surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
What are your thoughts on the build-up and then how the final set went?
I thought overall it was good. At first I was a little like rickety. My knees were a little stiff, but as the practice kept going, it kept getting better. I think the last rep over 11, he's sneaky. He stuck that 11th hurdle there. It was good. I got a really good start, and then Cindy ran me down which is what she's good at, but Boogie reminded me that I don't have to beat her. If I'm close to her, that's a lot of points in the hip, so we're always just thinking points, but I think it was a good day.
And Coach told me that the Olympics, you're running side by side, unlike USA. How were you dealing with having Cindy right there next to you that close, and whether hitting hurdles or not, finding that rhythm and still being able to power through?
Yeah, so at US Trials, we run every other lane, but Worlds, Olympics, whatever, you run 1 through 8 or 9, however many lanes there are. And so for me, when there's people next to me, I tend to like kind of look at them, especially when I'm in open hurdle races and people are ahead of me. So it's really good to practice with Cindy next to me just so I can get used to that like stimulus there. And again, if she's running that fast and I'm close to her, then I should be running very fast in a multi. It's not that often that I lose a hurdle race in the hip, so we're going to try to keep that streak going. If I can get out and just stay out, then my job will be easy.